Okay. Let's see here. We should be live. We should be live. Okay. Should be live. There might be a slight delay. Excellent, excellent. That's good. Title. This didn't save a title, so that is fine. Sorry, setting up all the titles and stuff. Cool. All right. Title is set. That's good. That's good. Do we have any frame issues? It does not look like it. All righty then. What's up, everybody? How's it going? Welcome to Pre-Rift. We are officially here. We are officially at Pre-Rift. We have mic audio. That's good. Quality is looking good. Everything is looking good. We're at 2K, horizontal, 1080p vertical. All right, I think it's going pretty smooth. Cool. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to Pre-Rift. We have officially. You know what? Wait, before we start this, I'm gonna get something to drink. I am like fucking dying. Be right back. Cool. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. You know what? We can try going live on Twitter. I haven't really gone live on Twitter in like a very, 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 very long time. This shows this. Let's go to preview. Is this live? That's how it appears. How is it showing up though? Like, does it show me live on X right now? Live on X? No, live. Is it new live stream? Oh, maybe this is what I have to do. Okay, yeah, maybe I think. Okay, give me 1 second here. Okay. No, we're live. Cool. We'll do this. Woo. For funsies. Let's just see what happens. I don't expect anything from Twitter, but hey, let's just be live in all the places and see what happens. Okay. We're officially live everywhere. We have no frame drops, nothing. Cool. Let's fucking do it. Welcome to Pre-Rift. We are officially here. We're officially here. It has officially happened. We are officially at Vendetta Pre-Rift. This is Pre-Rift week, starting this Friday. You might see it depending where your depending where your hub is at, where you're at, your games, your LGS, all that stuff. They may actually be going a little bit live before, but this is it. This is day one. We got all the official information here. So we're gonna go over what it is. If you've never done a pre-rift before, if you need a refresher, obviously sealed right now for Riftbound is very, 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 very different. If you're curious on what other sealed is like, I actually did a pretty big breakdown. Um, that video hasn't been posted. That'll be going live in the next day or two. That is where we did a full box, though. We did a box. And that's one reason why sealed is so drastically different when it comes to rule sets right now, because the same rule sets exist for sealed box, pre-rift, decks, everything. But they actually explain it a lot here in this doc. I've never actually really read the pre-rift docs before, so we'll go over it. Obviously, yes, it's low pressure, blah, blah, blah. It's meant if you're a new player, if you're an existing player, the vibes are different. And that's for the most case, I would say, with any sort of pre-release event. If you've never done Pokemon and you want to go to a Pokemon pre-rift event or pre-release event, Magic the Gathering, the crowd's a little bit different. It's not as high stakes. Most people understand that, especially, I think especially in Magic, it's like, oh, you're brand new. Welcome. You like The Hobbit, come join. You like Star Trek, come join. So it's very similar. And I would say if you are feeling that with any sort of TCG, go to the pre-release events. Do the pre-release events, pay the $20 to $40. It, I know, varies depending your market, the game. Lorcana is the same thing. But yeah. So what is pre-rift? They give you a kit. Do I have a box? Do I have a pre-rift box somewhere? I don't. Somewhere I do, though. Somewhere I don't. But you're going to get a box. Do they have an image? Yeah, this right here. This is what you will be getting, the pre-rift kit. In that pre-rift kit, it comes a deck with one now of the 9 champions. If you actually did any of the past pre-rifts, there were not the full or legends. They actually were not every single legend. It was like a hand-selected group of legends. This time for Vendetta, because there's 9. Past sets, there's actually been substantially more than 9. This one has 9 legends. Because it's 9, you can get one of the 9 legends in your box, and they build a little bit of a, deck around it, and you're going to get booster packs inside of it. What you will do is you will get 30 minutes, 40 minutes, whatever. You rip open your packs. Hopefully you get some saucy hits. Hopefully you get signatures. Hopefully you get some of the new, promos 1 through 6. Promos, cards that they have in there. Hopefully you pull sauce, but you will build the deck. And you do not have to use the legend it gives you. We'll actually go over, I built what I would consider a tier list. We'll go over that tier list after we go through this whole thing. But I would say there are definitely some legends that you are going to kind of hope for other than other ones, but we'll see what you get. The goal is to build a deck. The thing is, it has to be minimum 25 cards. I would highly, highly, highly recommend sticking to that 25 or as close to it as possible. That way it's in your advantage to pull the sauce cards if you have any sauce cards or whatever kind of combos you are going to build. With sealed, so normally you can only have 3 copies of a card. This you can have unlimited copies. If somehow you pull whatever, you are allowed a unlimited amount of the cards, and you're allowed up to 3 domains. So normally each legend has 2 domains. With sealed events, you actually can add a third one. There are some other rules here. You are not limited to the runes or tokens that you open in your packs. Your LGS should have a set of runes for you, so you can go grab whatever runes you need to. You have your chosen champion and your signature cards. The one thing is, though, they don't have to match. So normally, if you were going to use Jace Legend, so if you were going to use Jace Defender of Tomorrow, your champion with it has to be Jace. When it comes to sealed events, so this is your pre-rift, and this also accounts for any sort, though, of sealed event, they do not have to match. That is for, so if you're doing a whole box, because if you go to like a regionals or something and they have a full sealed booster box, that is an event. When it comes to that, yeah, it's these rules apply across the board when it comes to sealed. So their example is if you have Nessus Ascended as your chosen champion with Lightning Rush in your deck and Shen Eye of Twilight as your legend, your 3 domains could be Calm, Chaos, and Order. And they're all different. None of them have to match. You can use battlefields that you open or face down as a blank battlefield. So if your battlefield cards that you pull are not beneficial at all to you and potentially hurt you, you just play the battlefield face down and you say it's a blank battlefield. So it has no special attributes, no +1s, no if this happens, blah, 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 whatever it is. You can change your starting configuration of your deck in between games and rounds. Don't be afraid to alter and build as you go. So if you somehow start with Jace and it's because you had 1 really good or 2 really good gear cards, and then you get absolutely destroyed and you're not pulling those gear cards and you're too reliant on the 1 or 2 in your deck, okay, you can swap out Jace and put in another legend if you'd like, or champion, vice versa, whatever it is. That there, if you lose early, you'll have a lot of time. If you go to the very end, they will give you time in between. Kind of like your sideboard, you can swap out anything in your deck though. So yeah, your whole all of the cards that you pull are capable of essentially being your sideboard. The one thing is the Riven Shatter promo card. Let's see where the Riven card is. So the one that says pre-release on it, you cannot use that in your deck. This is the same that they've done for past pre-rifts. For Unleashed, it was a Ash pre-release card. You could not use the Ash pre-release card in your deck. You will get that though. So when you go, you're going to get this cool pre-rift kit. It's going to have the Ash promo in it. It has the special pre-release stamp. It will have your, legend, a little bit of a deck built around it, and then you're going to have 5 booster packs. 5 booster packs. I think it's 5 booster. Let's see. I think they explained if it's 5 or 6. Either way. And yeah, you'll have, like I said, I think 30, 40 minutes to kind of build what it is. But yeah, it's pretty fun. It's pretty easy in comparison to other, when you show up for any sort of event. It's very similar to this if you're doing sealed. So if you go to regionals, if you do sealed box, sealed boosters, anything like that, it's all the same rules. So it's a good time to learn it and also kind of to master it, because sealed could be your best bet at prize tickets. Also, even if you lose and you don't get prize tickets, you're getting sealed product. So especially for those of you who plan on going to things like regionals, go to the RQs, all that stuff. There you go. Yeah. 5 booster packs. I know it was like 5 or 6. You will get a pack themed around one of the 9 champions. These packs: a legend, a rare champion, a battlefield, support cards for all the champions. And yeah, so for the first time, it is one of all of the 9 legends. In the past, it's been like a set of like 6, I think they kind of picked. And so there definitely were some that you could not get. Some general rules that they have are suggestions. Most decks, you want to have at least 15 units that can fight for you. You'll approximately want 5 of them to cost 2 energy, so you have players on your first turn. If you go first, you get 2. You get to flip over 2 runes. If you go second, you get to flip over 3 runes. So the whole goal is to get something in play beginning, especially because you only have a 25 card deck. It can go if you don't get something out quick, the game can get out from under you pretty easy when it comes to, especially I'd say the pre-rift, where you have very limited options on the table. The rest of your units can be more expensive. A diversity costs. You have powerful plays. Yep. So you have a ramp, right? The goal is to get kind of a solid ramp. That's what you want. That is the goal. That is the absolute dream. So, yep, there you go. Gives you just an idea of pretty much like what you kind of want to have. Um, Non-unit cards, gears or spells. We'll go over certain champions. For instance, if you pull some really strong gears, then you're probably going to hopefully want to have Jace. So, but also the inverse. If your deck is Jace and you don't feel like you have very strong gears, even if you get the Jace deck, you might not want to play Jace. So you're going to really want to play it around. And they do give you, like I said, a little bit of a starter kind of deck that comes with it. So you have some cards to combo off of. So you're not like completely dead in the water. But it really probably depends more on those booster packs you pull, because depending what you pull in your booster packs, that could have, that's going to have a better, potentially stronger ramp, or just some of the stronger cards that exist in the set. The pre-rifts, obviously, well, I shouldn't say obviously because you might not know, but when you're doing a pre-release event, it's only going to be cards from that set. So it's only going to be brand new cards, and a lot of the cards will have very similar themes. So Unleash, for instance, one of the biggest mechanic it brought out was probably XP, right? So for this one, you're going to have Flow, Burn, and Empower. Burn is basically milling, trash it or banish it, play from your trash. There's be some now milling. Empower, you pay a certain amount of runes, you recycle a certain amount of runes, you do certain things, and basically it empowers your units so they get an additional ability, stronger, whatever it is. Flow lets you play cards from your trash instead of from your hand. Burn sends cards from the main deck to the trash, and Empower gives potential strength. So that's what we're getting. We're getting into milling now. That's for anyone who's played TCG, especially my MTG folks, there is milling. So we will go over the legends. These are the legends that you will get or could potentially get. One of these 9. Jace, so if you if you exhaust 1 rune and exhaust Jace, you get to ready up a gear. If he is empowered, you will ready up 2 gear. So that means in 1 turn, you could potentially use, you'd be able to do 2 gears. You could potentially use them twice. So you get 4 gears basically to use it if he's empowered. He'll probably have cards in his deck that are gears and kind of to help work it. But depending what you pull, I think it's going to be situational strength there. Kennen, when you play a card from anywhere other than your hand, empower me. And then his action for this for Kennen is you exhaust him. That's tapping. If you're not familiar with Riftbound terms, tapping, exhausting. You give a unit Assault 2. Assault is if you were attacking into a battlefield, you get +2. Probably very strong, but again, it's going to rely on cards that you can play out of your hand. If he does not have cards that can play out of his hand, he's useless. So make sure your deck, when you're building it, adding, subtracting, all those things, it is fully optimized for playing cards outside of your hand. Next up is a Kali. So empowered. You get to empower her by basically just exhausting 3 runes and recycling 1. So the the cost is exhaust 3 runes, recycle 1. So she has a 3 rune 1 power. That's what they call recycles power. So that would empower a Kali. And basically with a Kali, you just exhaust her. If it's your turn, move a friendly unit in a showdown to base. And then if a Kali is empowered, you get to ready that unit. So the whole point is, think of when a Kali's in a fight, she does her dash out and then does like the flip dashes in. that's what they're kind of recreating there with her and her empowerment. Next up, you've got Mbessa. When you empower something else, empower me, disempower me. So she'll lose empowerment, and then you'll recycle one rune. That's one power, and you exhaust Mbessa. You get to ready up a unit. So that means a unit could attack and move. That means a unit can move and then attack, all those kinds of things. So it basically gives you a 2 swing. So you can conquer a battlefield. Let's say it's now your unit's exhausted. You can ready it up if that means you need to move it back to base or elsewhere, whatever it needs to do. So pretty strong, mostly because I think that her deck, and I think you're going to find a lot of cards that will be able to empower. So for her, she just gets to get kind of like a free empowerment. This is, I think, going to be the weakest, absolute weakest. If you pull this, I think you are going to be desperately looking for a legend to swap out. I don't think there is going to be much in pre-rift that gives you an advantage here. But when you play a unit, gear, or activated ability with an energy cost of 7 or more, so it's a big one, right? It's going to be heavy ramp. Unless you have other cards that can get runes out, get you energy out. I mean, you're looking at what? This is turn 3, turn 4 before you can even use your legend. Not ideal. But basically, if that happens, you can exhaust Susan, tap him, and you can ready up 2 runes. So yeah, not bad. If that, we will see how this deck looks. I could be completely wrong, and there may be some really strong cards for this ramp to happen, or an ability to get into the ramp. But without that ramp, you're really up shit creek without a paddle, right? Like you're just dead in the water. Next up is Zed. When you banish a card you own, empower me. Then he has action, so you get to use that at the action phase. There's different now. Each one of these, it's like normally you'd have different phases attached to them, but this is an action phase, so showdowns, whatever. Action, disempower me by exhausting him. You discard a card and then draw 1. So depending what cards they give him, depending what cards you pull, this can be really beneficial, especially if it's a card where you can play it from, basically what's happening is you're going to take cards, put them in the trash, play those cards from the trash, then banish them. And that's probably what his whole deck is built. And if you get some other cards that you pull at pre-rift that can build into your deck, this should, work pretty smooth. And you're going to get to move pretty quick there. That's like each turn you could get an extra draw in. And while normally discarding is not ideal, this set clearly has cards in it that you actually want banished because you'll just be able to play them from banishing. And with it being only 25 cards, a smaller deck, you're going to have a lot more options to be attacking, moving, doing things. Hopefully, that's what you want. That's the ideal state of pre-rift for you. So Zed, I think, could be very strong depending, again, what cards they put in the deck and what cards you pull. Shen is really simple. At the action phase, you get to exhaust him and give a friendly unit tank this turn. Tank is is exactly like what you'd imagine. They have to take damage first. No matter what, normally they would get to dictate what they will attack, who they attack on the battlefield. With tank, they are going to have to attack it. So what's nice is if they have one attacker, and let's say you have a card, and let's say you have a token out there. I don't know, a 1/1 token or a two bird token out there. You can make that token take all the damage, sponge it, and now your actual unit is still safe. So we will see what cards they throw in that. Also, unlike all of the past pre-rifts, so we are now at parity with China. In the past, we were not parity with China, so we had a lot more information of what cards we were going to be getting, what pre-rift really even looked like. That is not the case anymore. So we're kind of gonna figure it out as it goes along. Renekton has basically, you will recycle 2 runes, so 2 runes in play, put them back into your rune pile to grab another turn, but recycle 2 runes, and you get to exhaust him, and you add just 2 energy. So the upside is, and because it's a reaction, so if you have something that you can play, you get 2 energy for free, basically. Because if there are, you can have already used those runes by exhausting them, then you recycle them for this. So it doesn't have to be ones that were sitting there. It means 2 that you could have already used that turn. The only thing is, this energy can only be used to play units or activate abilities of units. So there is a big caveat there. It's not just 2 free on the house. It's to play a unit, especially if it has hidden ambush, and I am sure in this deck there will be some sort of ambush cards or something that will really make this ability worthwhile, or um, units with abilities, basically, that will be worthwhile. Next one up is Mel. Mel's probably one of the strongest, if not strongest. So when you empower something else, Mel becomes empowered. So there's no cost to it, anything. You just have to have other cards that can get empowered. Disempower Mel and exhaust her, and you give a unit at a battlefield -2. So, like, if your first turn, especially if you go second or something, but if your first turn, if you can get a unit out, and especially if you can get it to a battlefield, if it with Mel, if it comes out empowered, that's -2. Like, and most units that they're going to get to a battlefield are probably already going to only be 2 might anyway. It kind of guarantees you a win on the battlefield, especially round 2, where most combat will probably in showdowns will happen. That's going to be huge. I really think Mel will probably be the strongest card, because I think that -2 will really dictate the first few points given, and then you're probably just are going to snowball and go up from there. But these are the 9 legends, and these are the 9 decks. If somehow, like Susan, they're going to give you some sort of card, they'll actually probably give you the actual Nasus card, where let's look at it. Vendetta. It's probably his main champion card that they're going to have in there. Where's he at? It's where if he comes in empowered or whatever, he gets to get an extra point for conquering. So you might have this one, which is, once each turn, enemy unit here dies, channel 1 rune exhausted. So you might have him, but where's the other one at? Why is Rengar in there? Did we pass it? Um, this one. So they're probably going to give you one of the curators of sands, or ascended. So basically, the problem is it's a 16, so it's a really expensive fucking card. It's a really expensive card, but if you're able to play it empowered, well, guess what? Anytime he conquers, you score a point. So I am sure one of these cards are going to be in that deck. Oh yeah, it's just the alt card of this, but one of them will be in it to actually make him useful. I just think the problem is if you pull a Susan, so let's say you pull, that's your actual deck. My only concern is the game will have gotten out from under you before you can even get a 7 cost or higher anything on the field. So yeah. Here's my tier list though. I think this is where I've kind of put tiering at. I would say a Kali is going to be just the fact that even if she's not empowered, being able to move a unit from showdown to your base. So if you're about to lose a unit, you can immediately pull it back. That way you can go whatever you need to. Then also if you have a Kali empowered, you get to ready it. That has some big advantages, especially for pre-rift. I think that has some big advantages. No bears in S tier. What kind of list is this? There's no bears in this set. I don't think we're getting any bears because the only real bear in Riftbound is Volibear. So I don't think we're getting a new Oh, that's a wolf. Yeah. I don't know if we're going to get any bears. I don't know if there's any bears. I really think right now the only thing that really has bears is Origins with Volibear. I think in Bessa, when you empower me and something else empowers, so you get to just disempower her, recycle a rune, and ready a unit. That's very cheap. Okay, I'm taking back, burn this game down. We'll take, once I'm done with this breakdown, we'll take a look at what the best of Volibear card has sold for. How expensive the best of Volibear. We'll do a little bit of Volibear love to balance this out. And then as I said with Mel, as long as you have other cards empowering, which this whole set is built around, and I'm sure there's going to be cards even in her pre-built one, you disempower her, exhaust her, and you give -2 might. I think that's very strong. A tier, Shen. I think giving a unit tank, I think that will become very beneficial as you can use really squishy units to be sponges to let you ramp. So I think it will let you get into ramp territory. So I think it's pretty strong for a pre-rift. And then Renekton, as long as his deck and everything, I think having 2 pretty much free extra rune to use, pretty nice. Situationally good. This really depends. Really, 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 really depends what is in the decks and what you pull. If you pull some really good gears, or they give you some really good gears, Jace is very, very strong. Jace is probably S+ tier. Same thing with Kennen. If there are a lot of mechanics and cards that you're playing from out of your trash, I think having Assault 2 is even better than Mel's -2. So I think for early game, I think Kennen becomes very strong. And then same thing with Zed. If you're able to banish cards, and when you banish all the abilities and they're very strong cards and you're able to build those combos, I would actually probably rate these cards even higher than most of the S tier. But we don't know what the decks are yet 100%. I'm not sure. I don't think you're gonna want Susan. I'm gonna keep it a $150. I having done pre-rift and other sealed events, that you don't want the game to get out from under you. Having something so bottom heavy or top heavy, I mean, right? We're talking round 3, round 4. Before you even get to ramp up. So that would be my general tier list, I would say, when it comes to that. All right, let's see. Okay, this is what from The Hobbit. A lot of stats with the turn it enters, and you only need one bear for the first counter to draw. Trample. Other bears you control get +2/+2. At the beginning of your combat, beginning of combat on your turn, put a trample counter on up to one target creature control. It becomes a bear in addition to other types. Then, if you control 3 or more bears, draw 2 cards. How much did you pay? How much did you pay? How how much money? How much money went into getting that card added into the fold? Hmm. Hmm. Ain't no way. Ain't no way they did this type of card. Ain't no way they did this card without sub did something. I'm gonna tell you right now. I put money on it. Sub absolutely, absolutely made something happen. He did something. I don't know what he did. I don't know what he did. I don't know what he did. He called in. He called in a favor though. I think pre-rift though. I think pre-rift is looking it's going to be pretty fun. I think this is a little bit more of an exciting set pre-rift wise than Unleashed. I mean, Unleashed we had Yi and Ivern and like I don't think yeah, I don't think there was enough XP get XP fast for most people when it came to Unleashed for them. Ivern, you might have been able to get a few birds and stuff going, so maybe, but I think for the most part these are all pretty strong. Like if these decks are built pretty strong, um, and they give you like some solid okay starting cards, and then you're able to pull a decent card or two, I really think you're in good shape. I actually think this is I, there's really only pretty much one deck you ideally don't want to get. All the rest of them, I think you're in pretty good shape. I think so. I think so. So yeah, Vendetta pre-rift. Um, I don't know if there's been any more announcements in terms of card announcements. This is also unfortunate that everything was already locked in. Also, I don't know who any of these people are. They're gonna have Spirit Forge boosters, Unleashed boosters, and Vendetta vaults, and the Secret Garden. Bummer, there's no origins. Bummer, there's no origins. Let's see if all the events are still browse event catalog. Riftbound. Sold out, sold out, sold out. Everything is sold out. Fun. Super fun. Super duper 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 fun. Fuck is that? Oh, it's Dungeons and Dragons. Mini Masters. Celebrate summer of enjoy themed food, drinks, folk music. Step into where the Shire becomes life. Enjoy themed bites, beverages, lively folk music. Gather your company. Join in the festivities together. What the fuck? It's just like just their it's just like a brand activation. I get I guess it's their brand activation. I guess we'll grab tickets Saturday for it. I wonder if it just no one knows what the fuck this thing is. Um, we'll get to Saturday. Damn, they go late. Okay, Saturday. Hobbiton. Let's get. This is the first. We'll have to. Maybe we'll do. We might do some MTG events just to make this worthwhile. Okay, minimum players demo. Oh, it's a demo of. Okay, wait. Step into gather your company, explore, and the party marquee where there's no shortage of entertainment, play experiences, friends and family. Welcome to join the festivities. Make magical memory. Attraction includes cosplay, craft, repair workshop, opportunity to meet and greet artists. The Hobbits Craft Family Edition. The retail. Okay, so it's weird that there's tickets for it, but this feels like something that I should just do now before it all goes kaput. What the fuck? Why won't I have a password save for this and it's not showing up? All right, let me try. Let's try. Let's go gambling. This is the one we want. This is on. No, no. This is nope, nope. Where did it all go? What are we doing? I just did basically a whole explanation on Riftbound Gen Con. Oh no, fucking Riftbound pre-release basically. So the brand new set comes out. All the events are going to start this week going into the weekend, and for the whole next week basically you'll have their pre-release events. So explaining just all the rules, what the did a whole tier list on what legends I would pick. Now I'm looking at Gen Con, so I'll be going to Gen Con. Fortunately, all the Riftbound events are completely sold out, which is wild, wild. They had basically announced, like, most of them were sold out beforehand, but they announced the Learn to Play events were going to have a free promo card. So I don't know if there's gonna be any way to get this promo card. I hope they just have a bunch, and even if you don't do the event, you can still get one since all of them are sold out. Um, Gen Con prep. Have Gen Con. Okay, so let's go back to Magic the Gathering. Magic the Gathering. Um, oh yeah, we need okay, so we need this stupid Hobbiton Summer Harvest Festival. It's really weird that they're doing like their retail shop location has. Is this a panel? Join Magic the Gathering as we explore. Yeah, okay, so this was a panel that they have. Legacy Winnabox, good old Legacy. Okay, so we want Saturday morning, the Hobbiton Cool. I will let you know on that because yeah, that's another thing. They're having their so Riftbound has a special card. Um, Lorcana has a special card. Pokemon will not have a special card. Magic the Gathering usually has a special card. Warhammer Gen Con. I know they go. As soon as Warhammer this, cosplays, photos. Exclusive magnetic badge you can only get from the War Ended Smile. Is this sold out? Try to get this. I want this. We gotta get this exclusive badge for sex. We gotta get the exclusive Warhammer badge for sex. Damn though. You gotta go all the way you gotta go all the way out to fucking well, I guess that was Kill Team. But is there just a oh, this is kind of cool. We'll probably do this for some. We'll do this for some content. To be like one of the paint session. Um, give me a second. Let me change where the sources. You do one of the. Here's all the. Where's the fucking badge at? Did you get? Do you get the badge for the painting experience? Who's free mini and coupon you to use for paint supplies? That's cool. Wait, does that mean they're gonna charge you for paint? Normally they don't. Normally when they have there's laser tag. Warhammer laser tag? Oh hell yes. Oh, where's oh god. Dude, I'm that would be sick. Do you have something? Oh, you have lots of really good shit. You should. And then we can play laser tag. Oh my god. I am so hyped. Hold on. I gotta now that we're done with that whole I was recording that pretty much for YouTube. Um laser tag? Dude, laser tag would be dope. Laser tag would be dope. Warhammer laser tag. Warhammer laser tag nonetheless. That's fucking content fucking gold right there. Birdie, what are your thoughts on Warhammer laser tag?
About for like us doing it, I'm not doing laser tag.
But why is it not?
Do laser
Oh, did my
tag.
headphones die? Shit, my headphones died. I think my headphones died. I wasn't really playing music for obviously DMCA bullshit. So, um, sorry, my headphones died. You in for Warhammer laser tag?
Look, they're getting close. Just not close enough.
Sorry, my headphones died. Birdie, you're in for some Warhammer laser tag, right?
You can do laser tag.
Yeah, you're in. You're in. You know, you and me. You're in for Warhammer laser tag, right? You know, In the Kill Team Live Arena is designed with domination in mind. You must capture, hold, and defend objectives to score, all whilst managing your ammunition and respawns. The arena is quite unforgiving. Oh, this sounds so sick, man. I'm excited. We're gonna go play laser tag, Birdie. I'm super
I got
excited.
squirreled into doing this Gen Con for cards, and now I'm trying to get fucking squirreled in to do goddamn side quests.
Hell yeah, laser tag, free painting. We're gonna do the Warhammer painting experience and get a free Warhammer miniature out of it. It's gonna be
I'm so
awesome.
wet right now.
It's gonna be sick. GenCon, you know what I mean? Have you seen the people that come? You have 400x. Yeah. No, there's always there's always someone's. Well, one, there's always someone's kid, right? There's always gonna be some teenager who's like ready to fucking go because he's like, a teenager.
Fucking shit.
But you do, yeah. No, there definitely will be some. There's definitely a fitness advantage. Okay, if Sextorix, Birdie, and I showed up, we have a fitness advantage for sure, and a target advantage also. In a room, there is no no. There's shut man. You're just listen. You're just as nerdy as some of these guys, and you are a successful, good-looking, hot wife, kids, successful businessman in life. There's some people like that go to Gen Con. There's some. I'm not saying I didn't say a lot, and I didn't say most of them. I said there are a couple. There's a couple. There's a percentage. 1% is still a percentage, but there's a percentage of people at Gen Con that are not a virgin. Yeah, I broke the mold. Means nothing. I'm special and sexy. There is a percentage of people at Gen Con. Live night ops. Whoa, it's a night ops team tournament. You and 4 fellow operatives embark on an epic 5v5 round robin tournament. There is double. You are guaranteed each ticket covers 1 person on your team. Your team will need 5 total tickets. We expect each of these team tournaments to last 3 to 5 hours and is double elimination. The tournament can last up to. Is there a prize? Like, if you're going to do all this, is there a prize though? The percentage of people that can name a brand of deodorant and have kids in that room are. It's gonna smell like straight like I've been to some conventions, okay, and some of them, ones where there are people, more sex having people, the ones with more sex having people, those ones, they tend to smell a bit better. This is probably going to smell pretty bad. Like, it's like a porn star with a percentage, or with a PhD. There is, especially masters. I think there's quite a few with masters. I shouldn't say quite a few. Well, I guess now that market's changed a lot though with OnlyFans. Like, everyone's in it now. Everyone's in it. But yes, there is a percentage with a PhD. A additional few percentages for a masters. Yo, this is night ops though. What happens if you don't have a team of 5? Available tickets 31. This looks sick. Yeah, no, it's there. It's so. I'm so confused. You've never experienced Warhammer like this before, cosplays, photos, painting, gameplay, a miniature museum, and even includes an exclusive Warhammer magnetic badge. You've enter the room without any knowledge of Warhammer. Leave with a free mini exclusive. Oh, this is cool. Okay. So that's I was just confused on this whole thing because it has Kill Team 3rd edition, but I'm guessing they just had to like attach it to something. So it like could be in a category of some kind. All right, we'll do this. I'm gonna do this. I want to do this experience thing since you get a cool magnetic badge. We want it in the day though. Yeah, like this one right here. Saturday, 2 p.m. Add to carts. All right, so we've got. Oh, can you do it multiple times? Oh, that's kind of cool. If we can do it multiple times, I wonder if they'll actually let you do it multiple times because that would be a free mini every time. This is how we're going to make our money. Chad, this is how we're going to make the money back. We're going to get a free starter Warhammer mini that will sell for like $10 on eBay, but we're going to get like 20 of them, right? You know, that's $200 right there. Easy. All right. This is the small man's game to winning money in Warhammer. We'll go to every single free painting experience and we're just gonna like grab the mini and walk out, and then like we're gonna have like a 1,300 point army, but it's just nothing but free tiny free Warhammer minis, and we'll just sell that, and we'll say it's Gen Con exclusive, right? It'll be a photo from Gen Con with all of them, and then we'll sell that for like, we'll just trick some person on Warhammer to give us $2,000 for it or something like that, you know. Pro strat. I pay. That's the YouTube video. I paid myself a monthly profit by going to Gen Con, taking every single Warhammer mini painting experience class that exists, and cashed out. That's gonna be the fucking the play. I think it's this one, right? Yeah. I went to every single Warhammer painting experience, got a mini from every single one. Make a 1,300 point plus army, and then fucking. I think you really could do all of these too. Okay, so the Warhammer experience. So it's like every half hour. Non-historical. See, this non-historical miniature. Okay. All right. We'll do this. Okay. Cool. I'm excited, chat. Um, let me actually pull this off. Okay, so you're still seeing this one. I guess I can do it on this one. Can I turn this one? My cart should still be the same. Yeah, okay. I just don't want everyone to see. Don't need to dox myself. Accept billing. Next up, complete by selecting this. Complete purchase. Okay, we're good. We're set. We are set. We're just gonna keep doing these free Warhammer. Unironically, I okay. If when I get in on Friday and these actually are like the sauce, if this is actually like the fucking the move, we will just honestly we will actually will just keep like we'll just keep running them back, because like why not, you know, like why not. Okay, so that's Warhammer. Hopefully we can get Birdie. I'm gonna talk to Birdie. Well, hopefully we can get Birdie and we can do fucking we can do the nighttime. The nighttime one sounds cool. The 5 tournament. I don't know what happens if you don't have a team of 5 though. Hopefully, like we can get some people or something. I don't know. All right, let's go back to Magic the Gathering. But okay, listen. Revenue opportunities. We're going to Gen Con. We're gonna hopefully buy Riftbound stuff. Hopefully we'll get the Magic the Gathering exclusives. Hopefully we get the Lorcana promo code or promo card. And then we just keep nonstop on repeat. Nonstop on repeat. Warhammer. And just get as many Warhammer minis as we can. Let's do okay, so we want to do this summer festival thing. Is there like a 4? Yeah, let's do 4 p.m. This event does not require tickets. Oh. But the other ones did require tickets, didn't they? Nope, I guess not. Okay. Oh, all right. They just put that in the schedule for no reasons. What happens if I redeem the 24-hour stream right now? What's up, Killa? I don't know. Do you really want me to? I would have. I would actually probably schedule it. I would probably schedule it with something better to do. I could go for 24 hours right now. If I did that, I would take you guys to. I'd have to take you guys to like Sam's Club in the morning for the Ascended Heroes drop. You guys would talk about smelling the not deodorant virginity smells. You'd see everyone in line with me. Everyone in line with me trying to get Ascended Heroes. Oh, they're doing Unknown with Gavin. What the fuck? Gavin's coming? Unknown? Oh, that's cool. Collector Seal 240. Is it a whole box though? Only 6 collector boosters. How's it going though, Killa? We went all over this stream. We went over earlier Riftbound stuff. Now we're just looking at Gen Con stuff. I can actually I should probably change the stream title. Gen Con Prep. We'll do Gen Con Prep. That's better. And what? I would probably have to go into this window. Sorry, I'm multi-streaming right now, which I don't. I haven't done in a while actually. Let's see. But we're trying to get back into the swing of things. Into the swing of things. Gen Con Championship preliminary. Wow, that's a learning a bit of Riftbound. Have you played before? Have you played Riftbound before, or like where are you at in your Riftbound journey? Hobbit. This is the first. Oh no, they're doing it on Thursday. Swiss draft. Re-release sealed. Oh. Swiss draft. Damn, all the pre-releases are sold out, and then it's just these Swift draft ones. And also, have you bought cards? Are you, do you have a deck yet? Are you planning on getting into it with Vendetta? Where are you at with it? Sorry, this whole beginning part of this stream, I went through all of Vendetta pre-release, or pre-rift, and everything involved with it. Damn, all the pre-releases are sold out. That's a bummer. They're not doing one. Oh, they might be doing it Sunday, but I bet it's sold out too. Oh my god, there's so much stuff. VIP. What? Dang, there was a swag bag. Dang. There was a swag bag. I guess if we just do that from the bottom. That one's sold out. Ah, man, they're all sold out. That's a bummer. Family brunch? At this point, fuck it. What's family brunch? Entry includes a promo card, a pin, Magic Gathering Privileges, Foundation Jumpstart, 2 welcome decks, access to the family brunch food tables. Tournament is good for 3 matches. Oh, family brunch. So far, played one-on-one with my sister with Proving Grounds, and I bought a Vi and Vex deck to use, learn a bit more. Nice. I use right now. What we got right now? My volley deck. Here's my volley deck. So I was using a volley bear deck. Main reason why is I was trying to go to regionals and events to get a volley bear best of. So I don't have my other. I don't have my. Normally I have a card cam. But basically, it is an Aurora. It was not initially an Aurora deck. Initially, I was trying to use dragons to bring out Elder. So it's a volley bear deck using. We have Elder, and it's got a lot of the usual stuff you would see: Catalyst of Aeons, a good old Mobilize. I had to go out and buy Auroras because I initially pulled Auroras and then like we sold them all. So I sold them and then I was like, fuck, I kind of want Aurora deck once fucking Elder came out. So that I also had to buy 2 more Cal Dragons or whatever. So just up the might and strength on them. Vex is pretty strong. Vi hasn't been the strongest, but also I think we're about to get obviously a lot more Vi stuff given what's coming out in Vendetta. Are you going to go to do a Vendetta pre-Rift event at all? No, we're not. I mean, you know what? I want to do that, but like the problem is I don't want at open time or brunch time because we might be in line for product. Any event we do kind of more has to be in the more evening time. Um, so that's kind of a bummer. Mystery. Let's see if there is Mystery Booster 2. Sunday, 12 p.m. Mystery Booster 2. Exclusive Gen Con playmat. Single elimination. Ooh. Whole box sealed. See, that's the one I would rather do, and that's of course sold out. That's only Friday night too. Damn, all the rest of them, that's a bummer. You work that day? Yeah. A lot of the shops around me have like 2 modern. Wouldn't an exclusive Gen Con pin? They have a couple. They're doing multiple pre-modern. Pre-modern. Yeah, that would have been cool. Old school. I looked up the nearest event. It happens on a work day. Yeah, that's what it's like. Thankfully, where I'm around, a lot of the shops are doing like the bigger shops are doing like 2 of them. And yeah, it's just unfortunate if there's only like one shop. But it's kind of just an easy way to get product. I also don't think you're gonna have a hard time getting product of this one though. If you're trying to get a couple packs or to build out the boost or anything. Are you a big League player though? Exclusive Gen Con. Tournament has 50-minute Swiss rounds. Great games. Go 3-0. Win a sealed box. Yeah. I guess we look at just the Hobbit at this point. Hobbit. Hobbiton. The Hobbit. The Hobbit. Hobbiton Summer Harvest. Lord of the Rings. The fact that they put this Hobbiton is so annoying. Like so many places. If there's no actual tickets to get, it's just annoying. um, that's the Swiss draft. Swiss draft just takes so long. Gonna miss pre-release. Damn, it's really only Swiss drafts. I really don't care to do a Swiss draft. Yeah, and I don't want to do 11 a.m. too. That's a bummer. Dang, it's almost like if I would have actually planned to go to Gen Con ahead of time, how fun this thing would have been. Is there a way to just like put my name down? Well, I wonder if anyone can ever back out, or we just show up like maybe minute of Magic Quick Play Battle Box. I don't want to do that. Well, all right. So here's the deal. Looks like the only thing I'm gonna be able to do shit for is fucking Warhammer. I'm more about the lore of League than the game itself, though, because of Arcane. I did the Piltover characters. Yeah, Arcane got a lot of people pumped about fucking the whole universe. Let's see what the Riftbound box is at now. Oof, it keeps going up. There's a lot though. There's still a lot available. You're okay, guys. It's crazy thing how cheap it was. I should have just bought it then. Not exactly the most peaceful part of my life. That's fair. That's fair. Oh man, it's such a bummer. Every single Riftbound event is just not available. The only ones that are available are not from. See, it's by this nerd for sale gaming. It's not the actual. It's not Riot. Such a bummer, man. All their events gone. What about Lorcana? What's going on with Lorcana? What? Why is all? Why is all these ones show? Found 0 events. There's 0 Lorcana events. Wild. One Piece. Where's the actual? Where's One Piece card game? Okay. Card game. There. Oh, of course they're all gonna be sold out. But why are these other ones like showing up? Yep, side event, side event. So all the things I love are all filled up. Awesome. Awesome, 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 awesome. That's super cool. Well, okay. There it is. Anything I want to do is filled up. Super fun. Gen Con will be good though. Oh, let's see. Okay, let's see. So Riftbound is not doing anything for. Originally they were, and now they're not. They were supposed to do San Diego Comic Con. Now they're not. Such a bummer. Right here, it said San Diego Comic Con, and now they've pulled out. um, One Piece card game, San Diego Comic Con. One Piece booth. Preview night on 4-day photo ops giveaways, featuring the official fig pin. Okay, but will you guys be selling? See, the problem is with Tohei and not Bandai. See what the PSA exclusives are. A trio of will be hosting signings at the PSA booth. Voice of Rogue, what a classic. John Bailey, Jeff Landshark, and Alpha Takashi Psylocke's voice. Photo for their purchase. Peach Momoko C2E2 comic. That's pretty cool. What was the Peach Momoko? Oh, C2E2 Stylock. Damn, and they're asking 100 for it? Wild. Oh, well, wait, hold up, though. Wait, if this is with PSA, is it going to come slabbed? If it comes slabbed, that's pretty cool. Submit at the show. We're accepting. Do I drop off some cards? I just realized that they're probably slabbed. You say 100. Why do I want? Why do I want that? All right, that solo loving's kind of cool. Be friends. Take home a free issue featuring Rora while supplies just 100 available each day of this show. Who cares about the PSA magazine? We want a card. What the fuck? In boost signings. Okay, this is what I'm curious. So is her if it's slabbed, that's pretty fucking cool. Right? If it's the C2E2 comic slabbed, that's kind of cool. Like if it's gonna come PSA slabbed and you get to sign it and it's with Peach Momoko, it's the C2E2 one. Okay, that'll be kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Fuck. So this is what they're bringing. Okay, wait. This Friday. Um. Oh, this was last year. I'm like, what the fuck? Why, man? Man, I don't care about last year. The fuck? How cool would that have been though? Go to the SGCC after party. Um. PSA. Would get something ready for. I wonder if there's anything submission. Um. Anyone who submits a PSA can receive a PSA Vibes TCG promotional. The card was created in partnership with Orange Cap Games and their Pudgy Penguins inspired trading card game. The fuck? Free PSA magazine and SSC only 100 copies available, so you'll want to arrive early if you want to snap. I want a card. PSA Absolute Batman bundle. Yeah, get this whole seriously. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the PSA Energon blind box? I don't give a fuck. Invincible. The solo leveling blind box is kind of cool. At least it's a TCG card, and it comes in a cool box. One collect. That's cool. The V Friends blind box, that was wild. Collect just get it for parallel sign editions and one of sketch covers. Wild stuff. I'm just really bummed that fucking like. So here, this is like the most saddest thing to me is Riftbound was going. So one, I actually have tickets to go to this, but like it's just so sad because Riftbound said they were coming. Do they have a screenshot? Riftbound has updated for the rest of 26. Viewers notice tucked in between IN is a booth presence noted, and hopefully we'll have more details soon. They got rid of that. They got rid of it. They fucked us. I was actually really excited, but I will be here. Comic Con is spilling, so this is the one of the pre-Rift events I will be doing. Each player gets a pre-Rift, plus blah blah blah. 3 rounds, best of 1 pack per win, so you can get to win some more packs. So, yeah, I'm sure they're sold out now. Yeah, yep, sold out. It should be fun. It should be fun. I am excited. It should be fun. Are they doing any other cool events during Comic Con? 2 p.m. San Diego Comic Con oral history panel. That's cool. So they'll be there for that. 6 p.m. Organic Panic pre-release sealed deck. That just seems so expensive. It's got to be sold out though. Yeah, I was gonna say that's got to be sold out. I'm excited though. So I will have some sort of Riftbound thing to do at San Diego Comic Con, but just a bummer. It is a bummer. That's it. That's all we get. They were supposed to have a booth though, which meant I was supposed to be able to get fucking exclusive cards and stuff. Like, I'm sad. I'm a sad little boy about that. Let's see what CGC San Diego Comic Con, and I don't think Beckett is going this year. Beckett San Diego Comic Con. Normally they go every year. But they're not, from my understanding. Yeah, see, like there's nothing. I know CGC is going though. Okay, let's take a look at their exclusive stuff. CGC and JSA. I don't know what the fuck JSA is. The fuck is JSA? Annual pin tour. Submit an item for grading to receive an exclusive show pin, a pin tour lanyard, and a CGC scratch off ticket. If you collect 3 show exclusive pins, you can receive the tour pin 1 with tour pin number 2 given to those who collect all submission pins. The fuck? San Diego MegaCon C2E2 Hero Pin and what the? Wow, that's all. If you were at San Diego Comic Con, MegaCon, C2E2, Heroes Con, Baltimore Comic Con, and New York Comic Con, and you are not in the comic selling business or the TCG business, I have concerns. CGC will also host free pin giveaways limited to one play per person per show. Stop by the booth for a free pre-screening of comics and cards on Thursday and Saturday with CGC Vice President with free pre-screening of comics. Oh, and cards? Okay. See, we'll bring in 2 new DC variants in Batman 1. The Batman one's kind of cool. Also Raw to Slab, Saturday 4:30 p.m. Follow Instagram, discover hint of a golden egg mystery box hunt. You get to receive a free Mothra foil card for submitting any Abominable Toys cards grading. Take part in Craniacs. This seems kind of weak. Submit any card for grading to receive an exclusive Cybercell. What the? Who cares about a Cybercell? We are literally in the junk slab era. This is the definition of the junk slab era. Who the hell cares about a exclusive, awesome Avatar: The Last Airbender Cybercell promo card? No one cares. No one cares about that. No one cares. Is Cybercell the new incel? Might as well be. I don't know what the fuck it is. It might as well be. No one cares. No one cares. Attendees can bring a broad array of items, including comic books, trading cards, video games, for grading right at their booth. But okay, wait. I don't think they are actually grading at the booth. Do we like the Supergirl cover? I can't tell if we like it or not. It's kind of like the whole blowing her out the same as the background. Like this kind of looks like a bad Photoshop job, doesn't this? Doesn't it just kind of this Supergirl cover feels like me doing Photoshop. Like it has her in the whole suit, and then I just like do a dropper, and then I like click the blue on the background, and then I just click the big paint bucket on that, and then it just becomes like she has no top. Doesn't it feel like that? Doesn't it? Am I crazy? Doesn't it feel like that though? Like, don't you get those vibes? Like the way it's like it feels like a bad Photoshop job. I don't know. I don't feels weird. Feels weird. Yeah, it needs to like yeah, I don't know, feels weird. Okay. CGC and JSA are excited to be accepting submissions at Standard Convention. Will accept submissions of comic cards, games, home collect, and JSA will accept submissions of autographed memorabilia. CGC's signature witnesses and JSA on site. Okay. Accepting submissions. But I don't think I think those are just take home, right? Because if they're doing it on site, dude, do I get something fucking CGC graded? I don't know who cares. Meet the Grader. Join us Friday to take part in a free pre-screening of comics and cards with CGC. Pre-screening? Wait, can I like bring my cards? Like, I'm so confused. It's a GPT terminal. Does this mean that they're just there to like they'll take a look at your shit? It feels kind of like that, right? CGC cards grader, I guess. Should I just fucking bring my stuff and be like, hey, what do you guys think this would get? Two CGC variants. Follow hints, Instagram stories. No, dude, the VP of comics grading is not grading anything. Yeah, but the whole that's the whole point. It's meet the grader. So take part in a free pre-screening of comics and cards. All that dude is budgets. No, dude, no. Listen, the CGC cards grader, John D'Amico. All right, he's probably gonna take a look at the stuff and be like, yeah, it'll be a 9, or like, yeah, 10, pristine, pristine. I don't know what CGC does. I don't know what their fucking pristine fucking thing is. Maybe we'll bring some stuff. I don't know. Maybe we'll do the CGC panel raw to slab. Maybe we'll do that too. I'll go in there and ask a dumb question. How do I know if my stuff is a 10? And they're gonna be like, well, it's gonna depend on the centering and that. But yeah, no, but like, how do I just look at something and know I'm gonna be able to get a 10 from it? And they're gonna kick me out, beat the shit out of me. Preparing submissions for the show. What submit prepared collectibles. Important to ensure your submission stays on schedule. Please place both collectibles, pack and slip. Keep your collectibles safe and secured. All submissions transported. See, this is why it's like not on site. Do the cards go for McDonald's? You have a chance of worth being a lot of money. Which cards do you have? At one point, dude. At one point, the fucking At one point, the um K-pop Demon Hunters cards were actually like worth a lot. That went down over time, but initially those K-pop Demon Hunter cards, the chase cards, were actually worth a lot. That was more of a joke. The Pokemon cards. Fuck, dude, those Pokemon cards are worth a fucking lot, dude. What the fuck do you mean? Dude, what do you mean? Bro, Pokemon, McDonald's, Pikachu. Why is this so cheap? Oh, because we're in the summer lull, that's why. Is Charizard really down that much? Why is this card $55? There's no is Charizard really going for $55 right now? No way. He's down to $55. Shit. Now this guy's trying to get 910. All these are bro, dude, the summer lull. No, see this one's 950. What? Why are those other ones 824? Are they just like all scam listings or something? I don't know. I don't. 50. Why is this? Oh, 12.5%. That's a scam. That's a, Chat, I'm gonna keep it really real with you. Chat, as someone that has a as somebody that operates an online TCG shop, if you go to their eBay page and they're selling a card for like under less than 10% of what the market value is for the said card, and with that card in their account they have a 12.5 positive rating, don't buy that card. Okay? Don't be like these 17 sold. Don't buy it. Don't do it. It's not good. It's not good for you. It's bad. Make sure you buy with a credit card with really good purchase protections, okay? Make sure you buy a card with really good purchase protection. uh okay. Riftbound, GGZ Timo. Chinese is 600. Gem Mint 9 is 1700. Oh. I would just stop by to say hi. Bedtime for me though. Have a good one. Good night, dude. Thanks for stopping by. Holy shit! Wait, that feels like a cheap deal. That was in February. Yeah, that's why that is February 21st, and it's the one for 840. I got mine way cheap. I don't. That's wild. Then, 1,400. A gem 10 is 5,500. $6,726. That's crazy. Like, what the fuck is this stupid ass Ace 10? That's so dumb. God damn. GG Easy Timos. Holy shit. PSA Gem 10. That's what a Gem 10 was going for 7 months ago. Even this in June, 650. That's like cheap compared to where it's at now. Wild. Fucking dude, the Riftbound market, TCG cards, man, makes no fucking sense. TCG cards make no fucking sense. Yeah, all right. You know what? Let's look at this. Riftbound Nexus Knights Origins. Oh my god. What? What the ever living fuck is going on here? Oh my god. That's what's it on TCG player? Origins Nexus Knight packs. Okay, TCG player's gone down. 52, okay. A lot came on the market for 50. Fucking wild. Absolutely wild. Wow. That's crazy. Let's see what Riftbound Worlds box is going for. Dude, even so the cards aren't in it, but like just the box, the play. Oh, it's Chinese. Oh, it's English? No, this is English. Dude, I feel like even this is probably cheap now. Includes limited edition playmat card sleeves deck box. Dude, this feels probably cheap. Empty box, no cards or accessories. Like what the okay, what's the point of that? But like what? There were promo packs? What was in the world's promo packs? What the fuck? Riftbound World promo packs? Wait, what's in the promo packs? What the fuck? Is it just Origin like Nexus Knight packs? I'm guessing it looks like it's just Nexus Knight packs. Or Origins Nexus Knights, but that's wild. We didn't get Worlds promo packs. Yeah, so it's like our Origins Nexus Knights? Wild. Ooh. Premium text boxes, like that's 70 alone. Dude, China got Riftbound Worlds promo packs. Yeah, I didn't know that. But it looks like it's just like Nexus Knight Origins packs. It's what it seems like. I just saw a video of like them opening it, but like they got Worlds packs. Okay. Is he awake?
Yeah, he's in the Discord still.
Okay.
So sign into it on your phone. Drop it there, and it's either stay signed into it or
I'll stay signed into it, and then when we go,
sign out.
yeah. Woo! What time we go? What time do you want to get in line tomorrow? You want to risk it and go that late?
You can only get one set.
You don't know that. Just
Your
saying.
holdings.
I'm no.
It's not just the Discord thing that people have shown to where this is it's account locked.
I just saying. You and I both know how this shit goes. We don't know. I'm fine with it. Just let me know what time to wake up. What? Because they open doors open at 8 or whatever. All right, that works. Yeah, that works. That works. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's why I'm like that. That's fine. I'm just saying. Yep. Yep. Sorry, chat. Strategizing tomorrow. If you don't know, tomorrow is a big day for the Pokemon people. Sam's Club has their big drop tomorrow. Sam's Club drop tomorrow. Okay. Is this wait? Is this for real? But no one's. Someone bought it for $8.99, $9.75, $9.99. Okay, Riftbound Worlds. Okay. Let's do wait, is this even at this price, is it fucking worth getting and ripping it open? Okay, 100 1,110. What are the other promo cards that are in the World set? I because he comes from Worlds. One I'm pretty sure comes from Worlds. Panatimo. Oh no, so that's the only fucking card in the World set. That's the only fucking card. I thought there was more cards. What? Why do people want why do people care about this? That makes me even more bullish on getting where did that eBay? That makes me even more bullish on getting this for 116. As it comes with the whole box. This comes with the playmat, the card sleeves, the deck storage box, and original package box. So it comes with the playmat, the card sleeves, and the deck box. Feels reasonable. China sealed bundle? No, that's bidding. Damn. Arcane and that. Because like the arcane. Okay, but because here's the thing. The arcane Riftbound box comes with like 5 cards or 6 cards. See, foil treatments of Janevite and the yeah, see here's the thing. Riftbound Arcane fan. This was the one so this is it spells arcane on it. Rinks arcane. If I just type arcane? Nope. Right. Fuck me then. Like why are these all showing up when I said Jinx? Hello? Who's priced that? Best match, I guess. Loose cannon, overnumbered, Jinx Rebel. Is it this one that says Origins on it? So that's a signature. I think it's. Oh no, it's got to be. Is it loose cannon? Jinx Arcane Riftbound. Oh, see, it's this. So it's this one, right? I can't tell if it is it that one. Yeah. Okay. So this is like these are all the arcane cards. So it's this one. $326. Okay, wait, hold up. Is the move fucking buying arcane boxes and then just fucking cracking them open? Okay. So it's Vi. This is the Vi. 149 last sale. That feels cheap. They got a good deal, I think. But 145, 149, 100. Near mint foil. Oh my god, it's so cheap because I bet people are doing that. I bet either people are just cracking them to sell. Victor. $100. Warwick. $80. Okay, so what we're looking at is okay. So let's take a look here. You have Jinx, Vi, Heimer, and we're not even the Heimerdinger Arcane Riftbound. All right, you want a pro tip, chat? All right, 102. So 102 plus I'm not a okay, yeah, that figured as much. I was like, what the fuck? My ass would have bought that immediately. Okay. This is 100. We'll say plus 99. So we did that. We did her. So we did Caitlyn, Jinx. Victor's 99. Warwick is 99 also. Jinx is 295. And Heimerdinger is 102. 796 times 0.87, 692. After you sell them, 692. You know what? It's actually probably okay. Let's do 796 times. You know, we'll just do 0.80. $796 times 0.8. So $636. You almost can make profit off of it. You almost can make profit off of it. And I bet, I mean, these are probably only going to go up in price. We keep trying. It's not working. They're only going to go up in price, though. That's crazy. That's absolutely insane. Damn. $295. 326, man. 150. That 150. Whoever bought at 150, like, got a fucking deal. I mean, and look, there's only a few in there, dude. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy, 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 crazy. All right, I'm gonna fucking call it there because I want to edit this video and get it up. Thanks for joining pre-riff stuff. We're gonna end it right here. I will be live tomorrow. We will do like a San Diego comic. Edit this. Edit what? Edit what? I'm gonna call it right there though. I know that was a super short stream, 2 hours, only 2 hours, but I want to get this YouTube video up. I would like to get it up tonight, so I'm gonna work on that. I gotta get the thumb. I gotta do all the things, and then why you always leave when I show up? What the fuck? Where have you been for the last 2 hours? I miss you like the desert misses the rain. You know that? You want me to stay on longer? What do you want me to look at? Should we just look at the cover Radiance Riftbound? Should we just look at Should we just sit here for 3 months waiting for this? Waiting for this moment? when we finally get your girl, signature card, over numbers, all the things. Nah, you don't have to stay on. I was just listening, just couldn't type. I figured you're here. Normally you're here. Been here from the beginning. From the beginning. Just about the beginning. I think ever since I started hanging out with Queen, probably. Almost the very, very beginning. 2 years from now will be 10 years of streaming, and I have nothing to fucking show for it. So we gotta make something happen these next 2 years so I can at least say that the journey was worth it. No, I am gonna call it though. I'm gonna call it so I can get this edited. We can get this up. We can tap into the pre-rift hype, and then I can get a little bit of sleep before I have to go wait in line at Sam's Club, and then we will go live and just do a massive San Diego Comic-Con stream. I won't really worry about YouTube and the other stuff, so we'll play music, we'll just vibe out, and then maybe some like league games and stuff. Unless something else crazy happens for fucking Riftbound, but I doubt it. So, and then after that, I'll be at San Diego Comic-Con. So go ahead, follow the socials. I might try to go IRL. No promises, but I might try to go IRL just for funsies to see if we can do it and stuff. So, all right. I am out of here. I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you all.